Hi, my name is Garrett Wong, President of Upper Edge Property Management, and today I'd like to outline our HomeWatch services for you. So you might be asking, what is HomeWatch? I'm going to read out a definition by the National HomeWatch Association. A HomeWatch is a visual inspection of a home or property looking for obvious issues. So why would you need something like this? Well, if you're going on vacation and it's January, it's -40 out, you're off enjoying your vacation, you come home, and unbeknownst to you, the furnace pilot light perhaps went out, the heat stopped working last week, and now it's -40 inside your house, all the pipes are frozen, there's a pipe that burst upstairs, and you've got a flood in your kitchen and $20,000 worth of damage. So you put an insurance claim in, and the insurance company tells you or asks you, have you had somebody go to the property to ensure that it's secure? Because you have a clause in your policy that says you have to do this. Actually, wording from a typical policy that we have here, I'm going to throw it up on the screen behind me. And the wording is, and I quote, property shall be checked inside the building and around the perimeter of the premises by a responsible adult person at least every 72 hours during the term of the vacancy. So at least every 72 hours during the term of that vacancy. So how does HomeWatch work? Once we determine how often you need us to come there, whether it's once a week, twice a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever your insurance policy might dictate, we would set that up, and then our staff would go to the property and they would perform a visual inspection, and they'd be looking for these obvious issues. Is the property secure? Are all the windows locked? Are there any water leaks? Is the heat on? We have all of the inspections on the tablet. We're taking photos, but more importantly, we're actually taking a photograph of that thermostat. So now you have a time and date stamp photograph, and it actually shows the temperature. So when you think about that kind of defense, that kind of evidence, if the insurance company ever tries to deny your claim, now you have a professional company with a report that says when they were there and how often they were there. But let's say that you wanted the mail taken in. Let's say that you wanted certain lights turned on and off. You might want grass cutting or snow removal at one time. Maybe you have a water purification system that has to be run once a week. Whatever it is, we actually have everything customized per property, have this checklist as part of our tablets, and then our staff on site know exactly what to do specific for that property. So who are our clients? Who would need the HomeWatch service? People on vacation, so that's fairly obvious. But what if you're a snowbird? So you're not going away for a week or two, now you're away for 5 or 6 months. You want to enjoy yourself. That's why you've earned that right to go away to a warm place and get away from winter for 6 months. A third type of client might be somebody whose family is in an extended hospital stay or maybe transitioning to a personal care home, going back and forth to the hospital. The last thing that they're thinking about or want to think about is mom and dad or grandma and grandpa's house. Who's going there to shovel the snow? Who's taking in the mail? Who's going to satisfy insurance? You also might be somebody who just sold your home. So you might have possession dates maybe in 6 or 8 weeks. You know, you can imagine what would happen if on possession date, your realtor goes in with the new purchaser, walks through, and the heat's been off, and now you have a flood on your hands and the purchase falls through. Could cost you a lot of money compared to just having somebody perform a HomeWatch visit. Banks, credit unions might have a lot of properties that have been foreclosed. So you're talking about a mortgage, pre-mortgage property that's vacant, trying to get ready for sale or for auction. And now we can go in with the prescribed intervals and satisfy their insurance regulations and their policies to protect that asset. Finally, I just want to talk about why you might want to choose Upper Edge to perform these types of services, because there are some companies out there that do it. Well, number one, as I had mentioned, National HomeWatch Association, we are accredited with the NHWA. So we have gone through to make sure we're insured, bonded. They've checked our references, done some criminal background checks on us. So we're accredited with the National HomeWatch Association, and further more than that, we're actually certified as a HomeWatch professional. What that means is we've taken extra education, followed all of their procedures and guidelines, and then taken the exam and passed that. In summary, that's HomeWatch, but don't take our word for it. Check with your insurance policy and check with your insurance company, because every policy is different. And protect yourself and protect your home. Thanks for watching.